Hi, my name is John. Clean hydrogen and the oil empire. Now, I read an article the other day about clean hydrogen, and the only way this article was allowed to be published was the clean hydrogen had to be generated from water electrolysis. Now, the water electrolysis was gathered from renewable inputs such as wind and solar, which called it clean hydrogen. But the clean hydrogen was stored in large propane-like tanks, larger even than propane tanks, and such as the hydrogen would have to be trucked still, and it would cost you money at the pump still, creating the so-called hydrogen economy. Now, there's another way to make hydrogen gas, and that's from gathering and separating it from air. Hydrogen gas has a molecular weight of 2. In order to make hydrogen gas, all you need is an air intake with tubes that go across and up and down, across and up and down, across and up and down, till the only thing it emits on the top is hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas is compressed with a small, efficient compressor running off something similar to an alternator belt. It burns the stored energy in the hydrogen gas molecule, and it does not violate the second law of thermodynamics. It combines with oxygen and emits steam, and it does not emit greenhouse gases. This technology has been around long before I was born. Long before I was born. And that's one of the reasons why they even call them gas stations, in case they did have to sell the gas at gas stations. But like I say, it's done within each vehicle. You don't even have to fuel your vehicle. And it works for all businesses, including farm machinery and construction vehicles and trucking, everything. Free fuel for every other business than oil companies. Now, there are other applications of hydrogen gas gathered in this manner. Hydrogen gas generators for each home. Hydrogen gas generators for each home. You have no power bill. You have no natural gas bill as long as you convert your appliances to electric. You have no energy bills. You have no fuel bills. Hydrogen gas power stations, if you still don't do that, hydrogen gas power stations on a larger scale can be made anywhere on the planet. Now, the oil empire, which does not want that. Here's how the oil empire works. The richest man alive competition. The richest man alive competition. The richest man alive gets to pay the presidents and serve as permanent head of the CIA, as well as rig the elections in order to propagate the society. The position is inherited as long as the family is the richest alive. Now, this was necessary to keep the world running on oil, which was necessary to keep that person and the family the richest alive, which is why that family purchases other presidents, foreign presidents, and creates banana republics, cheating their elections as well, in order to keep the world running on oil. Federal Agent Society. The presidents are paid approximately 70 to 80 million a year, 100 times their salary, and are managed by only the richest man alive himself. Not a group of CIA or other intelligence officers, but the richest man alive himself manages the presidents. Although he is currently not the richest, he is only third or second. Now the president and ex-presidents hire and run almost all the federal agents. In order to run for office, you have to be a federal agent or have been one, or they will cheat against you in primaries, so you will not be on the ballot. Federal agents run almost all the party meetings, but are at least supposed to be in the party you're in. It is also required to be a federal agent to be on the party's nominating committee, or have been one. In order to be a lawyer or a judge, you have to pass the bar exam. Lawyers and judges may be paid off or disbarred if they cause a problem. In order to be a professional journalist, it is usually necessary to be a federal agent. Most people on TV and radio in professional roles are federal agents, as well as those famous actors and actresses in Hollywood, and even those in commercials, federal agents. Now there's other countries doing the same. There might be a German family that does this as well currently, which is one of the reasons why we need complete transparency of all politicians and judges' bank accounts and holdings in order to make sure this does not happen further. There also might be monarchies with colonies still existing, including Spanish and British commonwealths that still cheat the democracies. Now, the richest man alive competition is far right wing of capitalism. Far right wing of capitalism. It wants to pay its employees as little as necessary in order to maximize profit, in order to compete against the others nearest the richest alive. It wants little taxes, including corporate and inheritance, leaving the government with less revenue for social programs and to pay off and stay out of debt. It cheats and suppresses free speech regarding all politics. It's far right wing of capitalism. Now without this richest man alive competition, we would have a living wage that would increase revenue and Social Security without even increasing taxes. We would have free college, more unemployment, more retirement and welfare. It would be easy to live and still produce fun stuff inherently. Cars would no longer be price fixed, costing the consumers approximately 1/4 as much as they do now, while still being able to pay the employees more. Everyone would have new cars. Our votes and electoral processes would no longer be cheated. Our Constitution would be re-honored as written, and we would have free speech regarding all politics without censorship. Thank you. My name is John.